Hi everybody, today we're gonna read Fancy Nancy and the Late Late Night. Fancy Nancy and the Late Late Night. So what do you guys see on the cover of this book? I see Nancy, and I think this may be her dog. And Nancy's looking at something. I wonder what Nancy's looking at. What do you think Nancy's looking at? I see that Nancy is looking at pictures. I see many different pictures in this book. Maybe it's a magazine. A magazine has many different pictures that we could look at. Or maybe it's a photo album. A photo album has a collection of different pictures in one book. So maybe she's looking at a photo album or a magazine. I wonder where she got the magazine and the photo album from. I wonder who must have given it to her. And our title says Fancy Nancy and the Late Late Night. So if it's late at night, that means Nancy isn't sleeping. I think she's up past her bedtime. Uh-oh. I wonder if her parents know that she's not sleeping. I wonder if her parents know that Nancy's not sleeping. I wonder what is Nancy's gonna do all night. Is she gonna look at the photo album? Is she gonna be playing also? Let's read and find out. I adore visiting my neighbor, Ms.Dimitra. Here we are having tea on her veranda. That's a fancy word for porch. So look, this is Nancy at Ms.Dimtra's house. And Ms.Dimitra is her neighbor. A neighbor is someone you live next to. So if a house is next to you, that's your neighbor. Or in a big apartment building, it could be the person who lives on the same floor as you, above you or below you. So Ms.Dimitra is Nancy's neighbor. So that means Ms.Dimitra must live either next door to Nancy or in the same apartment building. And they're having tea together. And I wonder why Nancy is at Ms.Dimtra's house. Are they going to play together? Does Nancy have games that she wants to play with Ms.Dimitra? I wonder what else are they going to do. Are they going to play tea? Are they going to have a tea party? Are other people going to join them? Or is it going to be Nancy and Ms.Dimitra by themselves? I wonder what else they're going to do. So look, they're having tea. And Nancy has a smile on her face, so that means she must be very happy. She's very happy to be having tea with Ms.Dimitra and being at her house. Let's see what they do next. When she was a child, Ms.Dimitra lived in Hollywood. She used to see lots of movie stars. Only Ms.Dimitra calls them celebrities. Isn't that fancy? She has a special scrapbook of photographs. Some are autographed. That means celebrities signed them. Your scrapbook is extremely fascinating, I say. Fascinating is even more interesting than interesting. So look. So Ms.Dimitra, when she was a young girl, she lived in Hollywood. So Hollywood is a place where many famous people live. So Ms.Dimitra would see many famous people. So Ms.Dimitra has a scrapbook of photographs. And this scrapbook has pictures of many famous people, that are famous. So those are the pictures in her scrapbook. There are pictures of people who are famous, of famous people. And she's showing it to Nancy. And Nancy's so excited. She wants to see all the pictures in the scrapbook. Look, and Miss Nancy's holding up the book for Nancy. And Nancy's excited. She wants to see all the pictures. So I wonder what else they're going to do next. And here, these are posters of movies. So I wonder what they're going to do next. Are they going to look at more scrapbooks? Maybe Ms.Dimitra and Nancy are going to create their own scrapbook. Have you guys ever created your own scrapbook with pictures? Or maybe Nancy and Miss Devine are going to play tea party or play with dolls. Let's see what they're going to do next. Ooh la la, Miss Devine says. I can borrow her scrapbook if I bring it back tomorrow. Merci, merci, I say. At home, I pretend I am a Hollywood celebrity. I dress up in my most glamorous attire. That's fancy for clothes. So look. So Nancy wants to take the scrapbook home. So Nancy wants to take the scrapbook home with her. So she's going to ask Miss Devine if she could take the scrapbook home and bring it back the next day. Because Nancy wants to see the pictures in the scrapbook. She wants to see all the famous people in the scrapbook. And now Nancy is home and she's pretending to be someone famous, someone in Hollywood. She's dressing up and pretending to be someone famous. Look, she has her long scarf on. She has her skirt with flowers on. She has her glasses on. She has hats, crowns, high heels. She has necklaces. She has so many different things that she wants to try on and pretend to be someone famous. So I wonder what Nancy's gonna do next. What is she gonna do next? Is she gonna change her clothes, put on something else? Is she gonna look at the scrapbook? Is she gonna go back to Miss Devine's house? Or maybe she's gonna show her mom and dad what she got from Miss Devine's house. Let's see. I give my autograph to all my fans. I pose for photographs. So look, Nancy is pretending she's famous. Maybe she's pretending to be a famous actress or a singer. And look here, she's laying down the hammock. And look, she has her stuffed animals. I see her stuffed animal elephant, her tiger. I see a little bear, a doll. I see she has a scarf around her neck. I see she's wearing a crown, stars. She has toys. She even put bows on the dog. And she's pretending to sign autographs. Autographs are things that you sign. So look, she has a piece of paper and she's writing her name on it. And she's giving her autograph to maybe these might be her friends. And maybe she's giving her autograph to her friends. And look, then she poses for pictures. So look, she's posing for pictures. So her friends are taking pictures of her. And Nancy is posing. So she's walking with her dog. Look, and they're both posing for pictures. So let's see what else she's going to do next. Is she going to dress up again? Is she going to pretend she's a singer? Or maybe an actress? Maybe she might go back to Miss Devine's house. Let's see what else she's going to do. What else do you guys think she's going to do? And do you guys dress up? Do you guys pretend? Do you guys pretend you're a famous singer or an actress? Let's see what else Nancy is going to do. What is she going to do next? I am late for a glamorous Hollywood party. I'll tell my fans au revoir. You say it like that, au revoir. That's French for goodbye. On my door, I put up a sign that says, do not disturb, because celebrities need their privacy. I want to look through Ms. Dimini's scrapbook, but I hear my dad calling us all to dinner. So look, Nancy's having so much fun pretending. So now she's pretending she's late for a Hollywood party. So she has to go to a Hollywood party. So she's saying goodbye to her friends. I have to go to my party. So now she's going to her party. And then she goes to her room and she puts a big sign outside her room. And it says, do not disturb. So when do not disturb means do not come in. I am busy. So she puts a sign, do not disturb, on the door of her room. And then she's planning on looking at Ms. Divine's scrapbook. But she hears her dad calling for dinner. So she has to wait because she has to go and eat with her family. So I wonder what she's going to do next. Is she going to look at the scrapbook? Is she going to find someone in the scrapbook that she likes and pretend to dress up as them? Is she going to go back to Miss Divine's house? I wonder what she's going to do next once she's done eating. Let's see what she's going to do next. After dinner, I learned all my spelling words. I am practically an expert at spelling. Before I know it, Mom says, Nancy, time for bed. Oh no, I haven't had a second to look at the scrapbook. I beg my mom to let me stay up later, but she says no, it's a school night. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow you can stay up later. So look, Nancy is doing her homework. So Nancy has homework that she has to do. So after dinner, she has to learn her spelling words for her homework. So she's practicing doing her homework, that she forgets that she hasn't looked at the scrapbook yet. And she has to return the book back to Miss Divine. Because it's not her scrapbook, it's not Nancy's scrapbook. She has to return the scrapbook back. And she tells her mom, can I stay up late, Mom, to look at the scrapbook? And her mom says no, because it's a school night. She has school the next day. But it's Friday, so she could stay up Friday night, her mom says. So let's see what Nancy's going to do next. Is she going to go to sleep, or is she going to stay up all night? Let's see. I put on my nightie and get in bed. My parents kiss me goodnight. Sleep tight, they say. But guess what? I am not going to sleep. Under the covers, I have concealed that's fancy for hidden, a flashlight and a scrapbook. So look, Nancy's parents are putting her to bed, but Nancy's not going to bed. Nancy got a flashlight and the scrapbook, and she's under her covers. I think Nancy's going to look at the scrapbook instead of going to sleep. Let's see what she's going to do next. I stay up very late. It is almost 10 o'clock when I put away the scrapbook and turn off my flashlight. I bet even celebrities don't stay up this late. The next morning, when my dad wakes me up, I am exhausted. Exhausted is even worse than tired. So look, she's up past her bedtime. She goes to sleep at 10 o'clock. That is super late. So she goes to sleep at 10 o'clock. And then her dad wakes her up in the morning. She can't get up. She's so tired. I wonder what Nancy's going to do. Is she going to go to school? Will she get up? Or is she going to be so sleepy? Let's see. At recess, I am too exhausted to jump rope with Bree and my friends. I missed 3 of my words on the spelling test. My brain is exhausted too. So look, when it's time to play outside, Nancy isn't playing because she's so tired. And she doesn't do well on her spelling test because she's so tired. When you don't get enough sleep, you feel tired. So let's see what's going to happen next since she's so tired. After school, I returned Miss Divine's scrapbook. She asked if I would like to stay for dinner and watch a movie called National Velvet. It is on TV tonight. It is about a girl and a horse. I love it. When I was your age. She says, it sounds fascinating, but I can barely keep my eyes open. So look, she returns the scrapbook to Miss Divine. And Miss Divine says if she wants to stay and watch a movie. But Nancy is so tired, she can't even watch a movie. I think Nancy's gonna go to sleep and go straight to bed. This is what happens when you stay up past your bedtime. You are very tired. I go home and start weeping. which is fancy for crying. When my dad asked what's wrong, I confess I was naughty. I stayed up late last night and I had a terrible and exhausting day. My dad doesn't scold me. He says, now you understand why you need a good night's sleep. That night, I go to bed even earlier than my sister. So look, Nancy is so tired. She starts crying and telling her dad that I am so tired. I went to sleep late last night. I want to go to sleep. So look, her dad is reading her story and Nancy is falling asleep. She went to sleep even earlier than her sister. On Saturday, I wake up feeling glorious again. Glorious is fancy for wonderful. And guess what? Ms.Dimitra taped the movie for me. I can see it tonight. Dad was right. Even fancy girls need their beauty rest. So look, it's Saturday and she went to sleep early, so now she's not tired. She has so much energy. And Ms.Dimitra taped the movie for her, so now Nancy can see the movie. And now Nancy knows not to go to sleep past her bedtime. The end.